welcome to my magic spells. I'm doing a reading for David. Thank you, David, for reaching out for a reading with me. We will have a look in a moment what's going on around you, but before we get started, David, I just want to remind everyone that I believe in free will, and in no way am I telling anybody what to do. Also, I want to remind everyone is that if ever you would like a private reading, please make sure to mention this upon purchase so that I know to maybe change your name in case you don't want anyone to know it's about you, because I know some people do like their privacy. So let's get started. Now, David, the way I do this is by tuning into the energies just to make sure that I have the right one in place for the reading. And please do tell me if any of what I says in the reading resonates in any way. There may be things that will pop up somewhere in the reading, so it might be a little all over the place, but this is what always happens when I do them. So I appreciate your patience, and thank you for being so patient with the reading as well, because I've been super busy. But we're going to dive in right now and see what's going on. So let me know if it was the reading you'd hoped for, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you will get the clarity that you are hoping for. So let's get started. So when I think of your energy, David, I'm seeing you as someone that's quite adventurous, or you have been anyway in your lifetime, have been a very adventurous person. And I see you going through changes. These can be deep emotional changes. There might be some things that have happened in your life in a way to kind of guide you on your journey, if that's sounding right. I'm feeling a lot of love around you, so I don't know if that's feeling like something, but at the same time I'm feeling when I think about the words love, I'm thinking that at the same time it's kind of all over the place as well. Like, it hasn't always been great, but at the same time it has been. I don't know if that sounds right. You can tell me afterwards if that's making sense. I feel you are someone that's very motivated. You like to be on the move. You don't like to stay in one place. I mean, that's what I'm kind of getting when I think of your energy, and that you are an energetic person. So that goes with being motivated and wanting to move and not stay in one spot. I know this. I know people like this. I can be like this myself sometimes. So you can tell me afterwards if that made any sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle my cards. So please, David, tell me if any what says resonates in any way. Right away, I'm seeing a person around you. They've made you awfully fed up. I can see they're making you tired, exhausted. It's in a way kind of holding you back and not getting the freedom that you want. I feel like they've got a lot of power and control around you. So I don't know if that sounds familiar, if there is somebody like that around you, because I'm picking that up, someone that's made you feel awfully exhausted. Maybe you're just tired of helping them. I feel you're somebody, a bit of a healer. You're someone that people go to for advice maybe. Maybe that's the problem. They're coming to you all the time and you're just like, nope, I'm done with it. I don't know if that sounds right. They're reminding you to take care of yourself, dear. Look after yourself. Try not to let everybody take over. You need to remind yourself to look after yourself so that you can be there for people, because right now when you're there for people, you're too tired, you're too exhausted. You need to help yourself a little bit, and it's okay to be selfish a little bit. We all have to be sometimes so we can look after others, because that's how they see us. So you have to remember that. I see you've made lots of sacrifices with that toxic connection that I'm seeing right there. That person, they just seems like they've got control over you a little bit, and it's kind of your time to shine, your time to kind of let it go. And I feel like as long as you're holding it in, you need to express it and speak upon it. Fighting and arguing, I'm seeing that tied in there as well with that person. They're making you frustrated, you're finding it hard to help them. Maybe you're helping them and they're not taking your advice. This often happens in life, as we know it. So there is someone though, however, around you that you hold a spiritual connection to. There's someone in the spirit world maybe that you hold a spiritual connection to. It could even be a loving romance, someone that you're very close to. I see somebody that you've been very close to for so many years, that you've known them a long time, and they're very important to you in your life. You are the only one that's on their mind or has been on their mind. I feel like you're the only one that's been in their life, in their heart. It's how they look at you. And I feel like I'm wanting a change though, for things to get better for you. if that sounds right. I don't even know if that sounds right, but I'm seeing somebody on a spiritual level with you, which is kind of nice to see in a reading. Yes, this powerful character though is still very much there. They've got control, but you need to build your foundation again and not let it get to you. You need to express your feelings and face the truth. This is telling them how you feel. You need to let them know how it's making you feel, because as long as you're not telling them that, they're just going to keep on kind of stepping on you a little bit, if that sounds right. You've got great intuition as well. You've got very, very good intuition. So always go with your gut feeling. If there's something not right, you need to go with it. You need to just express yourself. I keep getting this needing to tell your true feelings, show the truth and say, hey, look how you're making me feel. You know, I think once that person sees that, they will be able to tone it down a little bit at least, so that you don't have to, you know, be worrying too much about it. There's jealousy here. This could be that same person, it could be someone else. There's somebody around you that's very jealous of you. They're jealous of you, they wish they were you, they're not happy. They might even be a good friend of yours, you wouldn't know, because they're just, yeah, they're kind of wishing they had what you've had, if that sounds right. I don't know if that even sounds right, but that's just kind of what I'm getting when I look at that. Emotional withdrawal, this is telling me about letting go of whatever it is that's broken your heart. I feel like you've been heartbroken. I feel like something somewhere has hurt you, and it could be that situation that's happening there with that person that's drained you emotionally. You need to kind of find a way of letting it go and releasing it so that you can move forward and be happy. I don't know if that's making any sense, but you can tell me afterwards if that's sounding right. Let's just see what my other cards are saying. Yeah, look, right away, taking action and saying what you feel. This is all I keep getting in this reading for you, my dear. I think as long as you tell your feelings, your true feelings, things will get better, so much better. Communicating freely and having that freedom to speak out, and don't feel scared to say it, because they might need to hear it. Actually, sometimes people need to hear things that they don't want to hear, and this is just the way it is. I feel like new beginnings coming in for you, and I'm feeling that you're going to be moving forward in a very positive way. I don't know if you've thought about moving, not just moving from a situation, but moving house maybe, or location, or something like that. I feel like a new beginning in every aspect of your life, in a way of starting over, is what you need, is what I see happening. Making a difference ties in with the healing. I keep getting this healing, the word healing just pops in my head when I think of your energy. It's telling me that you're somebody who's very caring to others, and you help. I don't know if it's a career path you've been on, or you are going to be on, where you're helping others, because that's all I'm kind of seeing, is you're helping others, you're being there for them, you're looking after them in a healing process, that they've gone through stuff and that you're helping them. I don't know if that sounds right, or maybe it's something you've thought about doing. Kind of what I'm feeling when I look at that. Your dreams and wishes are coming true as well with this. So think positive all the time. Always keep a positive mindset when you look at what's been going on around you, baby, because it feels like that toxic energy needs to kind of go away. Now, I don't know if there's anybody on a romantic level with you, but I'm feeling someone on a romantic level with you. It could be a wanting of change for things to be better for you. I don't know if that sounds right. This is someone that you've known a very long time. I feel like the love connection is very much there. It's been confusing. I feel like it's been a confusing time for you when it comes to love, but you finding your happiness is what I see happening. I do see you finding happiness, which is a really nice thing. This is just your time to kind of reflect and kind of find yourself a little bit. And I get that in a lot of readings when I do readings for people that want to know about others. You know, they're always somebody that needs to kind of let go and find themselves a little bit before they settle properly. And you could even be settled already, but just need a bit of space. Sometimes a bit of space, it doesn't go amiss. So just bear that in mind. Oh gosh. Let's see. Yeah, the manifesting dreams has come up again. So rising above it, rising above all of those bad things that have been happening to you. That's what I'm getting, and taking it slow. So take it easy with this connection that I was telling you, that you need to be expressing yourself more. And I don't even know if that's actually happening, but you can tell me actually afterwards, because that's kind of what I'm seeing when I look at that, is you kind of need to kind of in a way say, hey look, this is life, this is what I've got to do, I need to do it, I can't stay stuck like this. I feel like it's a situation of you telling someone you want some freedom. But you can tell me afterwards, renewing your life. This is getting rid of the old and getting the new, you know? I don't know if that sounds right, but that can tie with the moving. I don't know if I told you that before about I saw you moving. I can see something of that happening. I don't know how, have you thought about moving? I feel like this move, this change, that might be the change that's been wanted. And maybe by another person, not just you, they want change too. And this could be a love connection that I picked up on. Okay. Yeah. Don't dwell on the truth. That's telling me about dwelling on the truth, and that's what we just talked about. So we were talking about moving. I don't know if you've talked about moving or thought about moving, but I see that being very important for you. Very important. Yeah, communicating freely, that all ties in with what we were just saying. And I think this even came up already, where you need to really express now to that person. This is all this reading has really been about, that situation that you might be in. So hopefully that's making some sense. I hope it's starting fresh, new beginnings. This is definitely coming up for you. So it's screaming that it's going to happen. So if you've been wondering if it's going to happen, definitely confirmation there, it is happening. And I hope that that has helped you, because I'm seeing that sharing yourself with others again. I don't know if you've been, maybe because it's all got too much, you just kind of took some time away, but now's the time to kind of, you know, get back into the moment of things and just try to enjoy others' company and let them enjoy you a little bit. I hope this made sense what I've said to you, and please do come back and let me know. I would love to know what you thought of the reading, and if you want to leave me some feedback, you can leave it on TikTok in one of the comment sections there, or on my Instagram at MyMagicalSpells. For anyone else out there, if you are interested in having a more in-depth reading with me, please do message me on Instagram at MyMagicalSpells. And if you want to check out my live feed, I do live streaming readings on TikTok at Gemma Lee Pinto. You can find me there. Please just give me a follow or a like, and unpredictable when I come on live because I do get very busy. I do music as well, so I'm just literally doing everything, and even have a little cooking channel too if you want to check that out. So yes. I hope that reading was one that you'd hoped for, and thank you so much, David, for coming through and having a reading with me at My Magical Spells. And I look forward to hearing back your feedback, and let me know how things are going. I hope things do work out for themselves. I hope my reading made sense, and I hope that you all let me know how it's all going. Love and light.